to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Hendricks. A three-pointer, no good. On offense, here are the Suns. KD sets the pick for Dunn. Outside Durant. Dunn sets a screen for Durant. Back to Dunn. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Smart play there by Durant. Uses the pick and roll to break up the defense and create one for his team.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title. And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, he can just throw it up, and you know this guy will get it. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Booker following the bucket by the Jazz. Going inside. Right side, Durant. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Collins against Durant. Back to Markkanen. Kessler is screen on Dunn. Markkanen from outside. And the three ball is good.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
And here's Booker from the arc. Collins grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Done against Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Back to Collins. Pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 3. Fires the 3. Pulls up. Shot by Collins, no good. Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. KD a screen on Kessler. Booker the pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Dunn kicks to KD. The Suns need to get a shot off. Booker finds Dunn. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz leading by 3. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker, so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Sexton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got 7 points in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Beal with the screen for KD. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 5.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
To the paint. And there's Booker on the assist from Beal.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Sexton is out there with Lowry, Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now, here's Markkanen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block. It imposes his will.
On the wing, Booker. He has 7. Rebound, Utah.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And Phoenix has possession after the basket by Utah. Here's KD. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Kessler passes to Sexton. Back to Kessler. Yep, it counts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Latrey. He's off on that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hendricks passes to Kessler. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Booker's shot is good.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
And stolen by Booker. There's Beal with the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And now just a 3-point Utah lead.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Markkanen a screen on Booker. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. And that one drops.
How about the focus from the native of Finland? It's clear that Markkanen is used to playing through contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Durant. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
Oh,
and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Booker. Richards finds Booker. Left side Durant. 6 to shoot. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Now here's Beal. Booker outside. Pass to Richards. Misses off the left iron.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
The open look here for Sexton. Traps in the tray. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance to... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got Royce O'Neal. Ole is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Jones. And it's Allen in at the two-guard spot. Shots good by Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Suns trail by 9. Outside, Jones. From about 19 feet, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Clarkson. Jams it in off the great move.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got the lead back up to 9 now for Utah.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Plumlee finds Bull. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to Martin. Jazz leading by 9. Pass to Clarkson. Martin dishes to Williams. Martin with the screen for Williams. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Martin.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bull, a screen on Clarkson. Inside. A kick out to O'Neal. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the slam by Williams.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
It's stolen by Martin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Jones kicks to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Jones. Bull, the pass to Jones. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good on the bucket. Clarkson's got 8 points.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Just 5 to shoot. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and the Suns miss again. And here's Utah. They're on a 17-4 run. Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. And Kessler throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Booker. No good with the layup.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Knocks it loose. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Kessler throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well, and everything just flowing.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw, good, Booker.
At the line for the Suns.
Both free throws good from Booker. And here's Sexton from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Utah controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Lowry Markkanen is out there with Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So it's the Jazz now. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Markkanen against Beal. Left side, Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
For 3, Booker. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
To the middle. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And the dunk by Booker.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Booker against Sexton. The three, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
And both free throws good for Beal. Jazz leading by 22. Outside, Sexton. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Pass to Durant. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Outside for Beal. From the arc. Sexton grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Markkanen. Done covering. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Sexton for three.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Colin Sexton.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Sexton for three. Hands it from downtown.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
KD looking around. 5 to shoot. Pass to Richards. Back to KD. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kessler screen on Booker. To the inside. And Kessler throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Farm here at 2. A battle of the... Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. Wembanyama out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at power forward. Here's Barnes. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Buries it down low.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Here's Kessler. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Fox, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Utah with the rebound. Collins outside. Pass to Kessler. Three-pointer. Crafty move. Second chance shot. And it's Collins laying it in.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Fox left side. Outside Wembanyama. Barnes against Markkanen. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Fox up top. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Outside Sexton. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Sexton's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And the Jazz with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Markkanen. Over Kessel. Here's Kessler. They get the rebound. Take it away. Back come the Spurs in transition. Fox right side. Goes back up. Here's Wembanyama. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. 23 seconds left in the first. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Kessler to stop the run. Pure from three-point range.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Castle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Barnes is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, John Collins is fitting nicely on the Jazz, and Coach Will Hardy said he's given us a huge lift on the offensive end. He's a tough cover, the way he's able to mix up popping and rolling. The defense can't prepare for just one thing. It makes him a dynamic threat.
Able to score on multiple levels, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Markkanen. Collins with it. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kessel.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Now here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Wembanyama's got 14 points.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That'll put Colin Sexton on the line. It's on De'Aaron Fox. Utah shooting their first free throw this game. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Sexton. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And what Quite an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Jazz trail by 6. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Sexton against Fox. Sexton misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Castle misses. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Markkanen finds Sexton, who poked away. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox. And Fox takes it all the way to the rim.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
And yep, it's good.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
2 minutes remaining in the first round.
Fox surveying the D. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Collins with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Collins passes to Kessler. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Mamukelashvili. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And he gets that one. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Markkanen against Fox. Pass to Mamukelashvili from deep three-point land. Wembanyama. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Sexton. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fox with the ball. 6 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Barnes finds Fox. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Collins with a screen on Fox. Jams it in off the great move.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Castle. Over to the wing. Here's Mamukelashvili. And that's not going to go. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Filipowski out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Most guys kind of avoid that mid-range, but credit to Johnson for not passing up a good opportunity.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
5 on the clock. Williams in the post. Count it. San Antonio leading by 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Vassell against Williams. Vassell's shot is good.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Martin a screen. Clarkson passes to Filipowski. Vassell against Clarkson. 5 to shoot. They swipe it. Here's Champagny. Williams defending. And there's a pick. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Bassey. Another shot. Pass to Champagny. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Clarkson against Vassell. This one for 3. Bassey pulls it in.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And that one good. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Clarkson. No points so far. Soft touch off the glass.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Spurs lead by 9. Vassell outside. Sohan left side. Pass to Champagny. The 3. They get it back. The shot by Sohan, no good.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Martin with a screen on Vassell. Clarkson for 3. Williams finds Clarkson. Launches it. Clarkson missing again. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. The 3. Sohan up top. Vassell outside. Back to Sohan. Launches a 3. Here's Bassey. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Williams. Oh, from deep. Here's Filipowski. Williams on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist from Williams. Filipowski's got his first 3 points of the game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Vassell's shot is good.
The response. Devin Vassell saying, I can hit a 3 too.
Martin a screen. Clarkson attacking. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Champagny. He's got 5. There's the triple. On target from range. Champagny's got 8 points. Vassell against Clarkson. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Clarkson. Got it off in time. And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter up 10. Their play has earned them. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Thanks as always for joining us. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Champagny at the 2-guard spot. And it's Utah with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Vassell outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
And another miss by Utah. Spurs lead by 12. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A line change here for Utah. For San Antonio, here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Takes the 3. San Antonio again missing. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Over Fox. Clock at 6. And here's Sexton. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Fox outside. We've gone about a minute and a half. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
For 3, Sexton. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 17. Sexton looking around. And the 3-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
The 3 from Sexton. That doesn't go either for Sexton. Spurs lead by 16. Here's Castle. There's the triple. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Castle. Fox left side. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second-chance points.
Pass to Castle. Launches it. Hits a 3-pointer.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Collins passes to Kessler. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Hendricks. Three-pointer, no good. And the Spurs shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Driving inside, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's San Antonio now. They led by as many as 18. Fox outside. Wembanyama, the pass to Mamukelashvili. In transition, here come the Jazz. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Sexton. Takes a three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action all the time. Talk break. leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 slot. Now here's Beal. Dunn outside. To the middle. And there's Booker on the assist from Dunn.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Outside for Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And Phoenix has possession following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's KD. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Clock at 4. Durant just inside the line. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Booker after the basket by San Antonio. Off target at the rim.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Fox finds Barnes. Wembanyama on the follow.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
And Booker kicks to KD. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Suns trailing. And KD, here we go.
Well, the length is the problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Here's Castle. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Beal. Still without a basket. For 3, Booker. Outside for KD. Here's Dunn. Pass to Richards. That one falls.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Fox against Booker. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Booker outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Castle. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And Beal kicks to Durant. Buries it from 3-point range. KD's got 5 now.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wembanyama for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Booker. He has 6. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Fox feeling it out a bit. No good on the 3. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. They saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Castle. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Durant. Fires for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Castle. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And stolen by Dunn. Lobbed up there for KD. Pass to Booker. All alone. Back to KD. Now here's Beal. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside, Beal. Dunn passes to Beal. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
San Antonio ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Booker against Fox. Over Booker. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Wembanyama, a screen. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili. Mamu Kelishvili has got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs. Beal with a screen for Booker. Booker nails the 3. So confident. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
It's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Suns. They trail by 3. Kicks it out to Booker. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Booker looking around. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Fox against Booker. A 3 from Wembanyama. The shot comes out. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Beal from long range. Rebound San Antonio. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Booker left side. Outside, KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you think it may...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Really, it's about getting the call right.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Poppin'.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Bull out there with Plumlee. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. As he pulls it in. Spurs leading by 6. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
A nice shot by Sohan.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Kicks it out to Allen. Bulls setting the pick for Allen. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Vassell against Jones. Shoots from the elbow. And another basket for San Antonio.
Hey, that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Jones against Vassell. Jones kicks to Allen. Back to Jones. Allen, a screen on Vassell. Jones tries him, and that one is good. Jones has got his first basket.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Jones against Vassell. They set the screen. Inside. Here's Bassey. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bassey's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. Screen by Bull. Here's Allen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Vassell against Jones. From downtown, Vassell, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson against O'Neal. Takes it inside. Pass to Bull. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Bull setting the pick for Jones. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Spurs leading by 8. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Vassell, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting well, 50% from the floor. Allen kicks to O'Neal. This one for 3, sinks the triple.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Suns trail by 5. Now Jones kicks it out to Allen. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And that one's good. Champagny.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's Allen on the wing. And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs lead by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for San Antonio, We've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the four-man position. Booker outside. Over Castle. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The long distance three is buried. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And when he's firing from out there, you know Castle is feeling it.
Devin Booker attacking. Looking for Richards and gets it there. Beal with it. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Three-pointer, Fox.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And here is Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Booker. Three-pointer, Fox. No love that time. With that miss, he is now 6 for 9. Dunn finds Booker. Back to Dunn. The 3. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Dunn. Knocked loose and stolen by Booker. Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
Kevin Durant making hay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
KD against Wembanyama. Oh, Kevin Durant, thunderous slam.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
And it's Victor Wembanyama with the 3. Wembanyama has got 9 points now in just the second half. Durant inside. Defended by Wembanyama. Done outside. Booker in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The shot from 20 feet away. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Booker against Fox. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant driving the lane.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Spurs.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside, Fox. There's the triple. Here's Wembanyama. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
It's good from long range.
Well, a terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
For Jordan. Joining us for NBA action, the starters for Utah. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Collins Sexton out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at small forward. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's Collins. 3 on the clock. The 3 from Sexton. With the clock winding down. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Durant looking around. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
That shot wide open.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Sexton. Shoots from the baseline. Kicks it out to Markkanen. For 3, Collins. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Let's go with a 3. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Kessler a screen. For 3, Sexton. He drops it from range. Sexton's got 6.
And the pick and roll was a good decision by Sexton. He's got solid playmaking instincts.
And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Booker, the pass to Beal. Inside, Richards. The kick to Durant. Back to Richards. On the wing, Durant. Collins defending. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Markkanen. Still without a bucket. For three, Sexton. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. And stolen by Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Booker against Sexton. And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. The shot by Dunn, no good. Utah leading by 9. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sexton. Puts the move on. Richards pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
So the Utah 5 right now. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Lauri Markkanen out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. Sexton misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Hendricks has got his second basket on the night.
This is intelligent basketball, forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you was also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Markkanen with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Sexton. Another 3 for Utah.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Collins. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Yeah, look at Collins staying one step ahead in transition, going all out to convert on the fast break.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Yeah, good point. Thanks, Allie. Right side Booker, outside Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Sexton passes to Collins. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Dunn outside. 3-pointer. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Utah leading by 12. Pass to Sexton. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Utah's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And the Suns pushing it up now. And that one's on target from the wing.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
Here's Sexton. Collins outside. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Kessler. Marketing for 3. Bradley Beal puts it in. Suns trail by 12. And they're running. Here's Dunn. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The 3 from Sexton. The Suns clear it. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
The 3 from Sexton. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Sexton. Kessler passes to Sexton. 26 seconds left to play in the half. It's Markkanen on the wing. Fires for 3. Yes! Markkanen from deep.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Pass to Booker. They set a pick. Off target at the rim.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Tyus Jones, Mason Plumlee out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Clarkson passes to Williams. They set the pick. He tries for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 11. There's the 3. And Allen is good for 3.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Filipowski for 3. The Suns clear it. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones against Clarkson. Outside Jones. Outside O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Allen a screen. The Suns need to get off a shot. Bowl, no good. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Martin. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a sixth man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And there's the screen. Pass to Filipowski. 4-3. The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 7. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Clarkson for 3. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Lets a 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now only a 1-point Jazz lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Williams against Allen. Bowl. Plumlee down low. Outside Bull for the tie. Fires in the triple. Bull's got 5 now.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Allen outside. Utah grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Martin. Another 3 for Utah.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
No good with the triple. Now O'Neal to the paint. Here's Plumlee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Plumlee's got his second bucket on the night. Here's Martin. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Utah ahead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Jazz 5 right now. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Colin Sexton out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. Screen by Durant. Here's Booker. Beal outside. Driving inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Suns trail by 6. Here's Dunn. Back to Booker. Here's Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Markkanen misses. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And Durant with the big finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Sexton. Oh, sweet move. It's stolen by Dunn. Outside Booker. Dunn outside. Richards, the pass to Dunn. Now Beal. To take the lead. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 1. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Kessler. Sexton looking around. Kessler a screen. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Collins Sexton for 3. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
Outside Booker. Outside Durant. The 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Pass to Hendricks. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Durant for 3. The offensive rebound. Richards, the pass to Durant. KD splashes the triple.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Booker with a screen on Collins. It's Durant with a drive. Here's Richards. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Richards has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Here's Markkanen. Pounded by Beal. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:06 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Hendricks. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Markkanen. Oh, he nails it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Durant for 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
What a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots. The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Durant. Richards with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Durant, pass to Dunn. Beal outside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And this is how you step up in the clutch. Sexton is ready to deliver in these moments.
Durant for 3. And he drills the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
And the officials are signaling for a review of the last 7 minutes. He's in the balance of this review now. And no, the basket will not count. This game is over.
Oh my! Talk about a heartbreaking loss. You just nailed the amazing buzzer.
TJ, both these sides having a rough go of it. Both desperate for a win in this one.
And you better believe they know that's the case. They both saw this game on the schedule and said, yep, this is the game where we can turn it around.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Colin Sexton is out there with Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Sexton and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Castle. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Sexton. Markkanen can't get it to go. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Back to Fox. Here's Castle. Rebounded by the Jazz. Fox with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
So it's the Spurs now, following the three-pointer by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Utah trailing here. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kessler finds Markkanen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Kessler with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Fox. Still yet to score. No good. Shot missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Markkanen from outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Kelishvili. Here's Wembanyama. He gets it in there. Wembanyama's got 6.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Markkanen a screen on Fox. Outside, Markkanen. To the wing right side. Here's Hendricks. Covered by Barnes. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Fires the 3. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep. 9 points in the game so far. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good field.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Castle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Harrison Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4-man position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Sexton. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
San Antonio leading. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebound.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
So it's the Jazz now. Kessler, screen on Fox. Here's Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Here's the screen. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Sexton, the pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And it's Fox with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. It's up a 3. Castle misses. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Into the lane. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. Goes back up. Victor cleans the glass with those long arms.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Sexton against Fox. And Kessler throws it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And a missed layup. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Collins. And he hits it to tie the game up. Collins has got 4 points this quarter. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Kessler passes to Collins. Back to Kessler. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with it's infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, Fox. They set the pick. Down low, stolen by Collins. Pass to Markkanen. For 3. Good D by Barnes. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Pop. What do you...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Filipowski's out there with Martin. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Williams. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. Richard last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And with the screen, Champagnie drills it from outside. Champagnie's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Passing, no good. Jazz trail by 4. On the wing, Williams. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Filipowski. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 4. Johnson in the corner for the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Martin with the screen for Clarkson. And it goes down 2 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Williams against Vassell. Johnson sets the screen for Vassell. To the paint. Pass to Sohan. Second shot opportunity. Vassell outside. Sohan with the screen. Out to the wing. Shoots it. Vassell, no good. Jazz trail by 5. To the right side. Here's Sensabaugh. And here's the break. Massey, the pass to Vassell. Shot from the top of the key. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at time. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Sensabaugh. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Vassell. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Massey's got 5 now.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Lets it go from deep. Sensabaugh, no good. Spurs leading by 6. Vassell, the pass to Champagnie. .51 seconds left to play in the third. Unable to get that one. Utah has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Sensabaugh. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. The shot. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Vassell, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. 6-point game. Martin from outside bangs home the trifecta. Martin's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
There's the screen. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Spurs leading by 3. They've got Wembanyama. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Fox. Collins grabs the miss.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Right side, Sexton. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Kessler, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stolen by Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Count it, and the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
On the free throw, no good. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Sexton for three. Driving to the basket. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Fox inside the line. Markkanen pulls it in.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pass to Kessler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Sexton to take the lead. And it's good on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Here's Fox. And it's sent back by Kessler. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal.
The play is under video review.
The more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Yes, that goes in. Sexton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Here's Castle. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kessler against Fox. On the wing, Markkanen. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
Well, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Sexton up top, guarded by Fox. And Sexton slams it in.
This is what leaders do. You got to love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Sexton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 7. "36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From outside, off the mark. Collins looking around. And finished off by Collins.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Outside, Fox. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Spurs ball.
Just 4 to shoot. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
around. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. And for San Antonio, Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4-man position. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Pass to Durant. Done with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. For 3, Durant buries it from 3.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Beal against Fox. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Now here's Booker. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox. Showing how high up he can get.
Fox has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. The kick to Durant. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there. Durant's got 5 points.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Castle for 3. Richards pulls it in.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Done with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Richards. Guarded closely. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 3. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 4. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Outside Booker. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Durant, the pass to Dunn. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player, and with his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
Fox against Booker, and it's Fox penetrating. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Mamukelashvili, no good. Suns trail by 5. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Booker. Dunn outside. Outside for Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beal outside. Over Castle. Beal, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. Wembanyama out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4 slot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
In deep, Booker gets it to go.
Boy, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Fox against Booker. Outside Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Wembanyama's got 7.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Now here's Booker, tightly guarded. Pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. Dunn outside. The 3 is up. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Booker, the pass to Beal. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Booker with a screen on Wembanyama. Back to Booker. Over Castle. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Booker. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Will it go? Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility, very capable of carrying the load.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here goes Fox. Pass to Castle. Fires from deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Castle's got his second bucket of the night.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Booker's shot is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game. The three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
This one for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Here's the teardrop. And it's Fox missing. Suns trail by 9. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Dunn left side. Back to Durant. Up top, Booker. 14 points for him. Here's Richards. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Puts up a deep 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. It's Booker on the wing. Shot blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. It's stolen. And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And
all right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the court right now for the Suns. Tyus Jones is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Bol in at the power forward position.
Great speed for Johnson, especially with his size. I mean, he got to the rack in a hurry.
And Allen gets it to go. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Sohan outside. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Suns trail by 8. Knocked loose. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. From the high post. San Antonio again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Drops in the three. Champagne's got himself on the board with a three there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Bull. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jones. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Allen drives. An easy 2 on the layup. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Jones against Vassell. They get the rebound. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Spurs lead by 13. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Oh, a screen on Vassell. Here's Jones. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Vassell against Jones. Johnson a screen on Jones. Down low. Johnson passes to Champagny. There's a screen. Puts it up from the high post. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Here's Allen. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Allen's got 7. Spurs lead by 11. And here's Vassell. Yet to see a basket. Johnson a screen on Jones. Vassell passes to Johnson. Outside O'Neal. And the deficit down inside single digits.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Vassell outside. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Allen drives. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Allen's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Driving to the basket. Vassell. Massey can't get it to go. Allen, left side. It's intercepted. And so the San Antonio Spurs earning this break in the action, up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Massey in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Dunn outside. Pulls up. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs lead by 13. Vassell outside. Johnson a screen on Booker. Vassell passes to Johnson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
And Booker with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
For three. Vassell can't get it to go. Suns trail by 13. Dunn, the pass to Durant. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And there's the screen. Here's Vassell. That one drops for him. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. For three, Durant. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading by 13. Fox outside. Throws it up high. Stolen by Booker. It's Beal on the wing. Richards, the pass to Durant. Here's the three. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Booker against Fox. From deep. San Antonio again can't hit. Suns trail by 10. Here's Castle. Pass to Barnes. Nifty move. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's stolen by Fox. Fox beats him inside. A slick move. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Here's Castle, pounded by Beal. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Booker no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
The three from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Durant. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. And the Spurs lead by 11. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. Wembanyama against Booker. Dunn outside. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox with the ball. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The free ball. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. So So it's San Antonio with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home.